tonight as Radcliffe host Scarborough Athletic in the 𝗲𝗲 National League North for the first time in their 76-year history. A side they have not welcomed to the Newton Stadium for 1,078 days, where the travelling borough were 1-0 victors. But will they once again? Well, to run you through the action will be myself, Jacob Cross, and of course Anton Jones. Walker in challenge for the ball, but Hoover challenges it. It's a high challenge, but doesn't quite catch his man as Sargent plays it out to 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀, descending down this left-hand side, looking to play the ball in, and he does towards Hancock. He's going to weave it, and it's in! It's off the post! It looks like it was a cracking save by the goalkeeper to force it into the post, and so nearly, it was nearly 1-0 to Radcliffe.
Does I think the keeper got a hand to it, about Hancock had managed to, he did well initially to turn and create that half a yard to get the shot as he's sliding down,
which has now gone. Hancock to take, drills it, but it's straight up down the barrel for Whitley.
It's well held, you've got to say, fair play.
Could have deceived him, but he's done well to dive onto the ball and just relieve the pressure momentarily for Scarborough. Driving forward here.
Good body turn that.
Great challenge there by Hancock. Breaks up possession, and now Smith takes over. Smith coming forward, who's challenged by 𝗲𝗀𝘀𝗀. It's a great challenge by 𝗲𝗀𝘀𝗀, and then Smith. It's turned into a tackling match between both parties as Radcliffe looks to come forward with Sargent. Sargent plays the ball forward from Morgan, but it's well read by Alex Brown, who's going to clear it, but not completely away. But Duckworth takes it over now. And here comes Scarborough as they look to drive forward with Glynn. Glynn is dispossessed, and 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀 to 𝗬𝗀. 𝗬𝗀 just inside the penalty area, trying to weave it onto his right foot. Can he get a shot where he plays it back to Hancock? It's a great block there by Scarborough man, and here comes Scarborough at the other end, but it's between the two sides. Jordan 𝗬𝗀 probably having the best chance of the game, which was well saved by Whitley.
No, it was the Hancock,
sorry. But here comes Scarborough as they look to have their first real chance of the game, but it's headed away by Roscoe and then headed back in by 𝗲𝗀𝗀. Underneath that clearance is Smith, then headed back in by Scarborough, and then the big man Bennett brings it under control, and it breaks just on the edge of the box for 𝗬𝗀. And now here they come, Scarborough is played across the 6-yard box, and it's 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀 who breaks the Radcliffe's heart after dominating possession in the opening 23 minutes. Scarborough got the first goal of the game.
Wow. Out of the blue, the first kind of attack and getting into that final third, Scarborough being able to take the lead. It's a miss-hit shot, really, isn't it? You got to say. And 𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀 is in the right place.
Roscoe forward for Hancock, who's dispossessed well. And Scarborough come forward now with Duckworth. Duckworth to Brown. And now Hinton on this left-hand side. He's got a bit of space to weave it into. It's going to fall in the 6-yard box, but it's fired over the top by 𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀.
Goal scorer, yeah.
You've got to say they've been fantastic in getting back in their shape, haven't they, Scarborough? And they've really restricted Radcliffe to very little chances.
Indeed, we've not really seen us have a shot. Oh, is it going to be a chance now?
It's 2-0! It's a fantastic finish from 𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀, and he doubles his tally, and doubles Scarborough's tally, and it's 2-0! Well, now, Anton, it's a bit more of a mountain to climb.
Indeed it is. I don't know how, it's just a long, as he's falling, struck it at his left foot, and he's beaten Hewell at his near post towards that top corner, and it's doubled Scarborough's lead.
As we're back underway with Roscoe to Walker to Morgan. Here come Radcliffe as it's played back out towards Walker, but it's easily retrieved by Scarborough.
It's imperative that Radcliffe scored the next goal in this game.
Certainly is.
The shot's great for you on the edge of the box, but there's no need to make it in front of it. He's barely deep out there. No.
And is it outside the area? It looks like it is. Yeah, I think it was just outside.
Yeah, he's given us outside.
Good opportunity this for Radcliffe. Again, kick on the edge of the box.
Again, it's a matter of 2 goals again.
But it's Walker that's over the ball. Will he go for goal? Will he play the ball in? He's got the decision to make it. Fantastic! Free kick from Tom Walker. What a way to open your account in a Radcliffe shirt.
It was John, we mentioned the Josh Hancock free kick earlier in the half. He's done the exact same, but on the opposite. They put it more in the corner where he's gone power, keeper side. Bang! 2-1.
Well, it's no longer a mountain to climb, rather a hill.
Good hill.
What a strike from Tom Walker. He made it look so easy.
But we're underway.
As 𝗦𝗲𝗀 sends it forward. It's headed on by Scarborough body. But will Radcliffe be able to clear? They won't at the minute. Here's Bennett just inside the penalty area. Shoots, and it's just over the top, not a long way wide.
It
looks like he's just chipped it around the post, but it's a great save if 𝗬𝗀 has got a touch on that. But it's 𝗦𝗀𝗀 to take. Correct myself after getting it wrong in the first half. Sends it in centrally towards Thornton, but it's over the top. One of them where, particularly his high, he's got to use it a lot better, hasn't he, in that occasion. He's just more just directed it wayward.
I mean, he probably had the right idea trying to head it back where it came from. He's got his angles wrong.
Great crossfield switch from 𝗬𝗀𝗀 to the feet of Morgan, who brings it under control well with his right before playing it down the line for Walker, who's towards the byline, sends the ball in. That's the equaliser we wanted. It was a mountain, it was a hill, and it was overdone. It was Josh Hancock to draw this game level in the opening minute, and Radcliffe level.
It's a goal and assist this afternoon for Tom Walker. Made a great run up. Well, firstly, as you mentioned, there's a great crossfield switch from 𝗬𝗀𝗀 from left to right. Morgan plays the ball into this right on channel 4. For Walker to run into, he's made that third man run. He's put another delightful ball across the face of goal, and Hancock couldn't miss. And he's chipped it into his bottom corner to put the scores level, and Radcliffe flicks on his head within the first 2 minutes of the second half. Initially won it back before I think it was 𝗬𝗀𝗀, and just pulled him back and conceded the foul.
But a free kick for 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀 to take, who's been another that's impressed in this game. Finds Bennett on the left hand side. He's up against Roscoe. He tries to play it round Roscoe, but it ricochets back off Roscoe before Bennett plays it back in. But a loose header by Smith falls to the 17. Danton completes his hat-trick. Oh, he breaks Radcliffe hearts after they drew the game level at 2-2. They've taken the lead once again, Scarborough.
Again in his left foot, he's worked that half a yard beautifully, fired it into the top left hand corner. Basically it's like to his second goal in terms of finishing placement. He had really no chance, did he? Walker's was, to be fair.
He's going to elect to clip it in.
Yeah, I think this is more crosses.
Stepped over it. And it is sent in now. It's a good ball in. Met by Smith, but
he was a bit behind him, but he's been able to twist his body to get his head onto it.
Campbell's got his back to goal, but we'll receive that one ahead of 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀. Plays it back towards Roscoe. Good work that. Just to work the ball into a bit of space. It's now played over the top for Jackson. It should hold up, and it does. He's up against Colville. He's done well to spin Colville in and out. And he's up against 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀 now before he sends it back to Sargent, who thinks about delivering it in. And he might now. He won't have got the goal himself. Just over the top. It opened up beautifully for Sargent, but in the end he got a bit too much out in his effort. Back to 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀. He's just going to have to pump it along your field, and he does. Towards can he flick it on? He can. It's headed away by the legend. And then 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀 coming forward now. Outside the penalty area.
The pressure has told has fallen no far from 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀, we've got to get the ball back. Checks inside the edge area, lays it off for Dudley. Dudley opens it up and whips it into that bottom corner.
Beautifully passed by Dudley. Opened up so beautifully.
And all you got to say is it's no more than what we deserve. We've been the better side that we deserve to be leaving here.
Still a little over 2 minutes left in this one between the two.
I think it was screaming just before that ball even hit the net. I just knew as soon as he hit it.
Well, that's a loose pass by 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀, which Jackson retrieves, goes a loose switch by him, and then Colville now strikes in. It's a great save by 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀. Barries it away, but it's only to the feet of Harry Green. Is there a chance still on for the visitors? Might be Maloney. It's just over the top. He's gone to place it, hasn't he, rather than to lace it. He's got to lace it though, I think. He's got to strike through the ball rather than place it.
If you're placing it, you've got to go near post there, because it's hard to place it and go across the face of goal from that kind of angle.
Complete to take now on this left hand side Radcliffe are going to certainly do their best to win this one. Setting towards Campbell. Takes it, Jackson! It just comes off the last just come off the Scarborough fake. Comes off there. Brown allegedly.
It's what he does with. We saw it a lot.
It's a loose clearance by Brown, which Smith should head on, and he does. Now Noble, who pokes it to 𝗦𝗲 not with the most convincing clearance, and Jackson brings it in play down this right hand side. The Lisa O'Brien, trying to get up. Oh, still up. Now Jackson still. You can't turn away. You can't turn. Oh, where's he going to bounce? He's forced down by Goodall.
Yeah, it's a corner.
And he's fallen over. Surely the last kick of the game. We're in the dying embers of this game. Well and truly, 10 seconds left on the clock. You really could not write the script on this one. To float it in, and he does towards the big man. Gone behind, and surely that is the last action of the game, and it looks like it's going to be a share of the spoils as Scarborough will surely. I think we're all anticipating the whistle eagerly, and well, the whistle hasn't gone. We are now towards the 7th minute of the stoppages, well headed back by Roscoe. Back to York, and that will be the final action of the game, and it is a share of the spoils. Well, draws were a rarity last campaign. It's how this campaign starts as Radcliffe to draw out as 3-3.